gets away.
Okay.
There we go.
So you back out of the room.
Yeah.
Okay, Mention is going to go, and she looks up and she says, it's like, better take care of that neck. Sturges can be dangerous. And then she backs out of the room, and she looks at all of you and suggests you guys get out of the room as well.
She's been very unhelpful tonight.
Yeah.
It's mostly from a lack of a ranged weapon, you suspect. That's
we could close the doors and just leave this thing in here.
Yeah. Excuse. This is going in her report.
The problem is there's a lot of food.
There's
a lot of food for Stampy in
so
here.
just
Why
quickly,
can't
there was an altar and the two flying creatures, and was there anything else other than the hanging?
It's not actually an altar. It was a bloodstained stone table. You don't know if that's an altar or not. And then there were these hanging from nets. These four, these bodies basically hanging from nets.
So and that noise, was that from the flying creatures, or was that from?
That was from Samil bursting through the door and going, charging.
Well, the first shout was from them, and then after that, but then after that, the squawk rooster thing apparently came from these guys.
All right. I was just wondering. It's not my turn, so.
Okay. So Fing, it's your turn. Actually.
All right. Apologize for that diversion. My boom fell right off the end of this card table.
So that thing is still in this room, right?
Yes. It is currently flapping around the room. Around the smaller room. So. This deal.
Okay. Door's open. Can I see it? Can I see it through the doorway?
Yes, you can. It keeps flapping around in front.
Can I ready my javelin and throw it?
You can. You'll be at a minus to hit it. You can try.
I will definitely try that.
All right. So go ahead and roll away.
It's the magical javelin.
+3. It is.
Cool.
I've been.
This javelin was no joke, sirs. Before.
Can you pick it up after you throw it?
Yes, you can. Yep.
Okay.
I've only lost.
You have to walk over and get it though, but.
How about with arrows? Can you pick up arrows after you shoot them?
Most of the time, if you can retrieve them.
That is not. That's a 19. That's bullshit.
6. Clang. It clangs against the. Yeah, right. Somehow it's virtually cocked. It clangs against the wall and drops to the ground harmlessly.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, Ginny, you finally recover from your. What the hell just happened?
Alright, I'm gonna go with the same magic missiles on that crazy thing flying around. Since they're guaranteed to hit it, might as well.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold it up.
It is our best.
Blow it up.
Where is it? It keeps disappearing every time I use it. So that was 3.
I had really good rolls on my missile earlier. I didn't even get to see them because I was shooting from underneath the desk.
Holy crap.
Kabloom. I think that thing's gone.
Wow. Yeah, you wipe it out. It's completely dead.
And done.
There it is. Now the room is silent.
Can I retrieve the blood that it sucked from my neck?
Not so much, at least not without peeling it up somehow.
I am gonna go in and get my dagger.
Okay,
Yeah,
you were able to find your dagger. You're able to recover things. Able to recover his javelin.
I'm gonna go get my magic missile.
That is not possible, so that does not happen. But
And then Arv, I'm gonna hack down one of these bodies because Stampy's hungry.
okay.
So
Stampy,
dinner time.
Stampy.
So which ones? So you've got, as I said, there's 4 bodies up there. One of them looks vaguely serpentine, and then there's 2 you can't really tell,
I
and
was
then
about
one
to say,
other.
can we at least examine the bodies before we feed them to the dragon?
Oh sure, you can look at them. Yeah, we can even poke them up here. That's fine.
All right, so you're cutting all of them down. I assume you can't really see them well, except there's one that's serpentine for sure.
Yeah, these are all. Wait a minute, Sturges.
I think we
these
should
are
check
like
the serpentine body because.
Yeah, hold on. Don't touch anything yet. These are all like bound in like nets, like they're caught and then hung here. Is that correct?
That's right.
Okay, who's got a stick? Someone with a staff poke each one to make sure they're all really dead first.
Hey Zader, what's up, man?
I have a great sword. Will that work?
That'll do the job.
It's not that great.
I'm moving in.
What about this? He just like pulls out his great sword.
Let me check it out.
There's like 50 bodies fall
Great
onto
sword's
your
taller than Kane. It's a great sword. It's literally.
It's like the Trouble with Dribble Star Trek episode, like all the bodies fall on top of him. All right.
One at a time.
One at a time.
How late are we planning on going tonight?
Probably another like half hour, I would say, and then I probably have to call it at that.
That's perfect. All right, that's fine.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, we're taking a little longer at this opening than I thought, but you are clearing a lot of things out. So, all right. So you
had technical difficulties as usual. So
yes. Okay, so you poke away.
Great sword poke. Yes.
And what are you poking at? One in particular, Samil?
Do the serpentine
Not the
first.
serpentine. Not the serpentine.
Oh, not the serpentine? Okay.
Why
Not that one first. I wouldn't think. Why do you want to do that one first?
Well, Dom, I was with Dom. We should check it out first to make sure if we need to kill it, we can kill it quickly. That was kind of my point. I mean, they are caught. It's not like it's gonna burst out and attack you. It would have burst out and got the sturges anyways. So
let's cut down the serpentine one then.
No, not cut down. Poke it with the sword while it's still bound up.
I want to cut it though.
Why? But you can cut it as long as you don't cut it down.
Just let him do it, Cade. Just let him do it. We don't have an argument over this.
Well, let me step back out of the room then, because if it attacks him, it'll go right for him. There we go. Okay, now you go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead and cut if you want.
With a mighty slash.
All right, so a huge snake falls on top of you, but you're happy to report that it is in fact dead, and actually looks like it's been dead for a long time, or at least a week or so. So it is a constrictor snake, not unlike the one that you fought in the ship, although not as large.
All right, cool. So I'm going to take the advice of the other ones and poke the other two.
Okay, so the other two, so two of them look to be the same. One of them, though, a couple of drops of fresh blood seem to. I mean, they all seem to be dead. At least they're not moving or making any sound. But the last one that you poke definitely seems to be fresher than the other two.
Okay, let's cut down the one that's more dead first.
The deader ones,
dead or fresher ones.
I got what you're saying. Like the ones that have been dead longer, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So those ones are both reptilian. They're actually two giant frogs, but both dead. And the last one that you cut down is actually a halfling.
Oh, Kate, I'm so sorry.
Is it dead?
Is
he
dead.
Or she dead? Okay.
Looks very dead.
How recent is the deadness?
Yes.
It seems like this thing was killed maybe within the last day. It's pretty recent.
And that's the one that was
by within
fresher?
the last day, would you say the last swing of a sword?
No, yeah, like as if it's just been killed 2 seconds ago. No, dead. Older than that, but no. And I mean, it also was not. It was not killed, from what you can tell, by sword cuts. I mean, Samil knows enough about warfare to know that these were small cuts, and it looks like there are many cuts on the body, and that they were cut. They were sort of in patterns, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
So wait, it didn't. He doesn't think it died from the sturges. It died from something else.
Correct.
Ooh.
In a pattern.
Wow.
Okay.
How is the halfling dressed?
It seems to be dressed in common clothing. Looks like just like very common peasant clothing, maybe a farmer or something like that.
All right. Is there one more thing to cut
There
down?
goes
Oh, EXE, it's a quarterling. That's
Yeah,
nice. There you go. I'm sorry. What were you asking? Sorry.
Is there one more thing I got to cut down?
No,
Or is
those
that
are
it?
all. That's it. That's all on the
was
ground.
Okay.
Alright.
Just make sure I'm gonna do a cursory search. Is there anything special? I don't know why it would be on a peasant, but anything out of the ordinary, a ring or something that might identify him to a family. Okay.
Nothing on it at all.
I don't want Stampy to eat that. That's just kind of too gross. So I'm gonna pull up the frogs for Stampy. That should keep him busy for a while.
You hear a
that's
horrible, like, smushing and crunching sound coming from Stampy's direction.
Good. The frog should keep him busy.
I'm gonna
The snake is probably too disgusting.
leave, yeah.
All right.
Poop. Well, I guess not gonna really bury him or anything. Just gonna have to leave him here, which is unpleasant, but it is what it is.
We could string him back up.
No.
Back up you go in the net. Yeah.
No. Okay, so that's cleared. This whole area is cleared. And so this was blood? Wait. A blood-covered table, blood-covered floor.
Correct.
Pattern like.
There is a drawer in the
Puncture
table,
holes?
by the way,
Oh, thank you.
since you mentioned the table.
With a dagger ready, I'm gonna slowly pull the drawer open.
It is empty except for a blood-encrusted stone dagger.
Ugh. Jeez.
Yeah, sounds like a ritual.
Can it be broken? Can the dagger be broken?
Maybe. I mean, it would take some doing. I mean, you need to spend some time doing it. It looks like it's fairly sturdy.
Okay.
Certainly not like break over the knee type of thing.
No. Okay. Well, if it was obsidian, I was thinking it could get lucky.
Yeah, autopsy. It's time to CSI this. Yeah.
Put it in
So
Stampy's
is there
mouth.
you said there's a symbol on the table? Is that
I'll
correct?
take the dagger if no one wants it.
I was gonna suggest if you want to break it, just put it in Stampy's mouth.
No symbol on the table,
I don't want him to
Domdor.
cut his
Just
teeth on
just
it.
bloodstained.
And I'm sorry. Who wanted the blood sacrifice dagger?
Optic.
Yeah, I'll need it for my necromancy in the future.
You all give him a weird
I
look.
forgot. I kind of forgot about his character's names.
What is your background,
Um,
Optic? You're a necromancer?
He
Yeah.
wants to be a necromancer. Yeah,
A
he's
misunderstood
actually-
necromancer.
You have to level a certain.
When I grow up, I want to animate dead bodies. Yeah.
Well, know your enemy. I'm not keen on that, but I'm not going to stand in your way. So,
Well, if you think it's a bad idea for me to take like the artifact from the sacred spot, I'm cool with that too.
no, that I have no problem with. I just wanted to destroy it. I actually wanted to bust it up, or I could throw it in the lake. I could do that too.
You could do that.
But that won't do anything to it if it's in a lake, right?
It won't be someone that will have to know
yeah,
where it is to
okay.
find it.
Oh,
Yeah.
good call.
Granted, you would be throwing it in a lake to get it away from lizard people.
Well, who have already killed, and including humans, halflings.
Could I
What
like use my forbidden lore to maybe try and recognize what type of ritual this might be?
Yes.
What's going on?
Yes, I'll allow that.
That's
Go
a-
ahead
that's
and
a-
make
that's a great idea.
go ahead and make a
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah, why not
So
make-
roll, and then you'll add it'll be I
So
think your
plus 10.
wisdom, if I'm not mistaken, and then you add the 10 to that.
Well.
Oh, so the wisdom plus the 10?
I think so. Yeah, I believe it's right.
I think you always get that bonus. Yeah.
Wisdom plus 3. Okay.
Do you mind if I make the same roll?
Because you have forbidden lore, that's fine. And
Yes.
once you find that's what he's doing, yeah, that's fine.
So that'll be 20, 21.
Okay. And what about you, Salil?
I'm getting there.
We need to check out the side rings.
You said wisdom, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I've
Rolling
got
now.
religious lore as well.
That's correct, Pasta. Yeah.
I've got magical and planner besides the
Nah.
forbidden.
No. It's definitely a forbidden lore
Topsy.
action.
And so I thought it made sense.
Don't forget.
Okay.
Oh, Foom, if you have forbidden lore, like of a lore check, don't forget the plus. At least I gain a plus 10 bonus.
Yeah, he added that.
Yeah, we did.
He's got like so. Okay, so
Got
you
a
guys both.
21.
So both Salil and Fing, you sort of putting your heads together, are able to quickly conclude that this is actually a relative common ritual. It's a very sad one, a bloodletting ritual, in which cuts are made on the bodies of the offending victims to allow blood to drain out slowly while various things are chanted, and that clearly all of these creatures, probably including the halfling, probably died from loss of blood, and that's why the ritualistic, it wasn't the stabbing, like the organs weren't wounded. It was designed to basically, you've seen that part of Blade, right? Like that's what we're talking about, where blood sort of drips down. And the interesting thing about it, though, is that as far as you know, this is not typically a ritual that lizard folk engage in, or at least it's not standard to them. It's not that it's a very complex ritual, but it's just not the thing that they normally do, because lizard folk are generally not blood obsessed, not in this way. So that strikes you as odd, but
Okay.
If-
Definitely share that with everyone.
Night clock.
else.
Thank you. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
weird. I mean, that's kind of what made me go in and look around, because that just seemed like this doesn't.
With how my character is, as he was looking around the room and deciding this, he'd be pretty much thinking it out loud. So
A great way to conceal the dagger and keep it at the same time would be for me to sacrifice my minor illusion every day to keep it looking like something else.
I thought for a minute you were going to say plunge it into my own body. I was like, I don't think you should do that. So use your
I'm
illusion
not-
to keep it as something else, like.
Like to
which isn't a
mask
bad
it.
idea.
Just don't get
Yeah.
confused and be like, oh, look, it's a fuzzy bunny. Ow! Like, just be careful what the illusion is.
I don't
All right,
think
I look
that-
at-
I can't think of a way to destroy it.
I don't think his illusion applies to himself, does it?
No. it
Well, no, an
applies to
item that
the
he could
dagger.
cast it on an item that he has, though.
That's an
Yeah.
item, making
Well, I know, but I'm
ladder-
saying, like, if
like
you-
sticks or something.
Oh, no, I know
Like,
what you're saying. He would definitely
yeah.
see through it. Yes, I follow.
I'm looking under the beds.
Oh, under the
Here.
beds in back in the other room?
Yep.
Ah, interesting you mentioned that. Let's see. Let me
Little bit.
double check a couple things.
I'm smart. Out to the face.
Yeah, more like
Right,
mosquito
right,
men
pretty
come
Yeah.
jump out under the bed.
Hang on a mo.
Close cousin.
Nasty
Ooh.
business.
I just about rolled an initiative check, but then I realized that I'd probably waste one of my good ones doing that, so I'm not going to.
Okay. No, you do not. You do not find anything, Smil. But there definitely is a lot of junk under there. Broken weapons, bones, dirt, shells, rotting fish. I mean, you know, you've searched about as thoroughly as as you can.
And what else?
You've looked in the fridge. If the potato salad isn't here, you don't know how you're going to find any more than there.
And what else is in this room?
Just basically the beds are in the room, and then there are these 5 beetle glands, the fire beetle glands, I should say,
that's right.
that are stuffed in niches, and there is a strong stench. Although you notice, by the way, that with the doors open, you notice that the stench is getting less, or maybe you're just getting used to it. But it definitely doesn't seem as strong as when you first came in.
All right, I'm gonna pick up a beetle gland and kind of like toss it around, kind of play with it.
Okay. You do that.
So I'm going to head back over to the cages. I'll get Mason to come with me.
All right.
And
you do that.
I'd also say I need some light over here as well. Call out if anyone's got light, because I don't have light at the moment.
Anyone?
I'm coming.
Okay.
Arv, I want to play with that. I wanted to examine that iron box a little bit more closely.
Okay. It's just sort of a standard small iron lockbox, but there is that golden light coming out.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the old check for traps thing. Make sure the lock is not guarded in any way.
All right. Go ahead and make an intelligence check for me.
But I could chop in half.
Chop the whole thing in half.
But I bet you're not going to. And, yeah, I get a +1. All right. Standard. +1. Baboo. Come on, baby. 11.
It seems fine to you. Perfectly safe.
All right, I will try.
Perfectly safe. Yeah, I've heard that in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I heard about that potato salad Kickstarter, Miser. I read an interesting article about it. All right. Now, what do you? So now what? With that,
try to open it.
All right, you have thieves' tools, right? You do.
Yes, I do.
So go ahead and make a dexterity check for me, please.
All right, and get the bonus as +3. So yoink and 3, and come on, baby. And another 11.
Very consistent. No, not really close.
No.
This thing is very, very small, so
okay.
It's definitely not going to open. It doesn't seem like it's likely to. I mean, who knows? Maybe if you had rolled like super well, but it doesn't look like you were that close to getting it open.
Okay, I was like, this is beyond my skill. All right, well, I'm going to keep the box for now, and I guess I'll stand looking for that damn key.
It does
right,
not
sir.
use a conventional mechanism. No, it doesn't say that, but
Yeah.
okay. Meanwhile, back with Sod and Mention. Oh, sorry,
Yep,
back with
so
Domdor Mention.
Mention and Samil are over here. So, can I hear? I should probably check that. Why does it grab that as well? That's weird, but yeah. We know there's cage and we know there's spears there. We'll just use that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna listen in on that door and just see if I can hear anything.
Okay. This is the topmost door. I'm sorry, ping.
Yes,
Yeah, I
the
see it. I see
topmost
it.
door.
Okay. So, give me 1 second there. Go ahead and make a intelligence check for me, please.
Oh,
You're like,
I'll try it.
This
I
is
can
definitely
try
a door. No question about it.
can't hear anything. I'm just saying I can't hear anything.
Okay.
You want me to try a check on it?
And Mention leans in and also shakes her head. Doesn't hear anything. You can try if you want, Samil, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna yell like, guys, we're gonna be opening a door over here. Get ready.
I have
Guys.
Do not.
Right where I am.
Guys.
I have keen
nothing.
senses.
Okay.
Alright, it's a door.
Definitely a door.
It's a door.
You can
It's a door.
confirm that. Wooden door
Alright.
confirmed.
You want me to open it?
I'm remaking my box because it's broken.
Oh, where'd you go, man? Oh, jeez.
I'm back. I'll be
I
back.
turn
I'll be
around and
back.
all of a sudden you're gone.
The box is gone. Okay, so you're gonna try to force it
I'm
open.
here. Oh, for God's
There
sake.
I am.
Oh, is it locked?
It is seems to be. It is not just
you guys
open
don't want to
smoothly.
call out to any potentially more intelligent people, no?
I'm gonna come over here and
Alright,
see
we're
what's
going
going
in.
on.
He's even sure it's a door and a roll of 4. I think he knows it's a door. All right, you guys are gonna try.
All right,
I'm
smart
trying to
people.
force it. I mean,
Samil,
what am I doing?
Samil,
What am I doing? I've been out of the room. I don't even know what's going on.
They're looking. They're getting ready to open the easternmost door over there. Thing, the one right here.
You want to try opening the door?
Over here? Yeah. This guy.
This one right there.
Wait,
all the
over
noise
here.
they were making, trying to listen for something, so I can't.
You said it's locked, right?
It seems to be. It's not immediately openable. So.
Is there a party over here? Is there a party?
Can I like back up and use
dancing?
my 260 pounds of
Party in
pure
my robe.
awesomeness to try and bash the door down?
Yes, certainly.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
There's a lot of door bashing going on, but I guess it's my turn.
All right.
Cleric is going to
go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll your die.
Yep, I'm feeling pretty numb right now.
You're gonna make it a strength check, basically. So you're gonna be a 20-sided die and add your strength modifier to it.
Alrighty, come on.
Hey,
Come on.
are those cages small?
Critical fail on a door, please no.
Are those cages?
What is it? I can't see.
4.
Oh my fucking god.
So you charge with all of your might and skill and are rebuffed by the door. You fall backwards onto your ass and take a point of damage.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go up and try to listen on that
And then
door again.
I say we have.
Is there any noise changes? Can we hear anything?
Yes, you guys hear an enormous noise that goes and then you hear this like through the entire place. So you definitely heard that just now.
A lot of mouse our presence here to everybody. Delightful.
That's
Yeah,
our
probably have the rogue. Probably have the rogue check it out.
Now the rogue is going to sneak.
And the door's gonna slam down on top of me and kill me.
Okay,
Curse the door in the name of my gods.
You certainly do that, I assumed already.
The door's gonna fall on you, and then you're gonna be beset upon by a giant army of
Yeah,
ants.
make a karma
Exactly.
check.
Is he even able to run and roll
I'm
for?
gonna try to listen at the door.
Yes.
Which is what, intelligence?
You hear. Go ahead and make your intelligence roll. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not? You can't do any worse than these guys. 13.
Yeah, you hear maybe it's sort of hard to describe, sort of squishing, like a squishy sound.
Oh, damn, gelatinous.
I'm not
cube.
going in there. I want to disturb whatever's going on in there.
Okay, it doesn't sound like water lapping, right?
No.
Okay.
Can I push everybody out of the way and try again?
Hey, go ahead. Here.
I have keen senses. I have a bonus.
So he's like, oh, gets up, he like runs right back towards the door.
That's what I'm
Do it. Do it, boom.
All right, do it again.
Go.
I think he's getting sober, guys.
Oh.
A 9.
A 9.
We're getting there though. I'm bumping
That
it down.
actually, you
I'm
know
working
what?
it down.
That actually does get the door open. The door flies open, makes an enormous slamming sound that echoes for just hundreds of feet in every direction.
Thanks, Boom.
You know, just this huge sound. And you guys find yourself. Let me see if I can draw this.
Hey, Arv.
Again, not unlike a child would make it. Yes.
Did we get experience from the Sturge killing?
I don't know if you did, but I will.
I don't think we did. I don't think we
Gotta
did.
get that.
Yeah.
I
mean,
don't know if they're
that is that's actually only, believe it or not, 10 experience per.
No.
But it is something.
That puts me at 250 though.
Sorry about that terrible blinder.
That's
There we go.
boom.
All right.
250, we should be at 260.
260. Yeah.
Really? Oh, must have miscounted.
Okay. So this
What is the
this
second-
dank,
Alright.
mold-encrusted room is illuminated by fire beetle glands stuffed in small niches along the walls, and you guys now can tell there's a pattern here. No open flames, torches of any kind. It's all these fire beetle glands. Situated in the middle of the room is a throne made of lizard skin, stretched over wood and bone, all lashed together with vines. Bird and fish carcasses festoon the throne, creating something hideously morbid. But more of a concern for you are from the shadows behind the throne. There is, first of all, a heap of treasure piled around the throne's base. And from the shadows behind the throne come 2 monstrous reptiles.
Nice.
Oh.
Now, these things...
Boom, quick, light the whole room on fire.
I got handling
Yeah.
experience.
Now, these things are not lizard men. They look like 2 giant lizards, but they're the size, basically, of small ponies.
Holy crap.
So they're pretty big. I
That
mean,
makes them sound incredibly weak.
Small
Not like
ponies.
ponies. Oh, okay.
well, but a lizard?
They're adorable.
Lizard ponies.
are
Come on, dude.
amazing.
That's adorable.
Lizard ponies.
Are they magical
I'm a
creatures?
bit disappointed by your description again. I was
Are
hoping
there rainbows?
Oh.
Oh, my
Magical
goodness.
lore, would I be able to tell if they're magical or not?
You would not. You might be able to tell that when we get to your turn, but I'm going to ask
my
everyone to
gosh,
roll
boom.
initiative.
Yeah, that's an initiative roll.
Okay, wait.
Initiative for the round that
Nope.
had like 2
Come
creatures,
on.
2 little wimpy creatures.
More than 8.
Come on, man.
A
There we
10.
go.
Yes, it's 11.
I got a 7.
All right, that's not terrible.
But everyone else still gets better rolls, so I am still the second last or last person each raid.
Right.
Let's see.
Anyway, we all
draw.
did good on our rolls.
Go ahead and draw where they are on the map when you get a chance, Arv.
All right.
This is
let me
this
get
is just creepy. What a weird throne room.
Let's see. Let me get some other initiatives from people. Solil.
It's in there, bud. 13.
13. Okay. All right. And Cade is 17.
Mm-hmm.
What's the story on the smell of this room?
It smells faintly of definitely smells faintly of rotten eggs, but not as strongly as in the other room.
Which other room at this point?
The room that was the first room that you broke into, the one
Centipede
with the
room. Centipede.
the centipede room. Yes,
The
right.
super
The centipede room.
The super. This is hard to say. Super sulfur room.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Super sulfur.
But this is the super sulfur room with magical ponies. That's what you don't understand.
Let's see.
Sorry, I'm distracted by this little like error page that has the eyeballs dancing to my mouse.
Yeah, me too. I was just looking at that.
Okay, let's see. Fing gets 7.
I'm pretty sure you just lost me for the evening, Arv. I'm sorry.
Crap.
I have kitty eyeballs dancing.
All right.
It's all over.
Why?
We had a good run.
And Jeannie gets a 14.
Yeah. Because this.
Well, Mation's with us. She's just in.
Yeah, I got Mation already.
Oh.
Is she that red box, or I'm confused?
She is the reddish box, yes. Okay, and Domdor has an 11, which for Domdor is a
I know
step up.
It's step up, but
Class.
everyone's still got higher rolls.
Yes.
It's an improvement, just not a great improvement.
All right, let's see. Right, okay. So first up is Samuel Adams.
Yeah,
What do you
can
wish
you
to
show
do,
me where they are
Winterell?
on the map again?
Oh, yes. Sorry. So the throne was back there, and they are...
Gotta go fast, Arv. Gotta go fast.
Sorry.
I'm joking, dude.
This
It's okay.
and this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, what's going to be, Smeal?
All right.
What's that new orange and black box?
This is my new improved square right here because I couldn't move my other one. Oh, and it's stuck again. What the hell's going on? I can
Delete
turn
it.
it.
Highlight it and hit your delete key.
Yeah.
Make sure that you have the.
Took me a while
like,
to figure that out.
Ah.
There you go.
also, make sure that you click your move mouse thing, because I was earlier trying
Yeah,
to
that's
find.
what I'm on, but
Okay, I was on the
All
brush
right.
by accident. I was like, "Why can't I get it to move? It makes no sense."
Make
I
sure
made, like, a
you,
bunch
you
of little,
re-drag and drop and select it.
I made a bunch of little cube babies by accident.
All right. So, what we got, Smeal?
All right. So I move up. I just want to see where Foom ends up.
just right
Like-
here, same spot.
All right. Well, I move up right to this corner right here, and I
Okay.
push you very gently behind me.
I'll handle this. Okay.
No, just to protect you.
Gotcha. Okay, and then are you, what are you,
I'm gonna go into the reactionary stance.
the reactionary stance? So you're waiting for them to see what they do?
line.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to make the first move.
Okay, now are you just basically getting yourself in defense position? Are you like delaying an action? Are you holding an action?
I
Like,
don't know. what
if
all
they
that
move
means.
towards me, I attack. Like if they, that sort of thing. Or are you just sort of in general defensive position? Or are you going to say like specifically if they do X, then I do Y?
I'm thinking like I'm standing there with my sword drawn, waiting for them to make the first move. So
Okay, and if they do, then
attack,
what? Then you attack back.
Then I attack them. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, Cade.
I guess I better advance since they're not coming out.
True.
Not really fond of that idea. My bow is ready on this one.
Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna be between these guys. If I can sneak around him probably. And this
Yes.
is what I see. Like holy crap.
Yes, you see
I-
two giant lizards.
And they're approaching?
Yeah, they're sort of they seem hostile at least.
I'm firing.
Okay.
I'm not waiting.
Which one, right or left? You have an easier shot at the right one. I mean, where you are right now. Okay.
Right. That's correct. Firing.
You have to kind of shoot through me on the left one. Just saying.
Yeah, that is true.
Nice. Love it.
That would be 19. Dang. Yeah, 23.
Hit.
You betcha. Put an arrow into it. All right, and max damage. Boom. Right in the eye. 9 points.
All right. It is not dead, but it looks pretty hurt. You did some serious damage to it right there.
Drop John.
That's what I'm talking about. Finish it off. This is as close as I'm getting.
That was almost like a perfect roll, dude.
Yeah,
Seriously.
Only the 20 would have been better. Yeah, yeah, no kidding. Couldn't have got much better. Like, okay, guys, I'm gonna be back. Give me a drink. You finished off.
So you just walk in, shoot, and leave. You're like, all right, my job is done. And
drop it.
good night.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. You bow drop. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna let you finish, but that was no joke. Okay.
If I had gotten the 20, that's what I would have done. Like, I'm out.
All right, Ginny, you're up next.
By the way, Arv, does everyone get criticals on 20s?
Yes.
Natural 20s? Okay.
Yes, and some get critical hits on 19s or 20s, depending on the creature, etc.
What do we do for criticals again, or is it just max damage, or is
max
it like...
damage, and occasionally there are additional effects, but yeah.
Okay.
Then how do we know if it's 19 or 20?
You don't actually until the creature hits you. I mean, you know what? I mean, you don't have 19 or 20 for sure.
We don't. Okay.
No, you don't. You're 20.
So what's left danger-wise in there?
They're still both there. One of them is hurt now, but they're still both there.
Pony-sized lizards, yeah.
With that wall there, am I going to be able to? Because I have one magic missile left. Would I be able to shoot that around?
Not around the wall. You have to be able to actually see it.
Bounce shot.
So
yeah, no. Sadly, not an 8-ball in the corner pocket.
I'm just waiting.
You could probably move past Fang. Yeah. It's like, excuse me.
They could probably allow you to pass through it. Yes. Now you're gonna once you move there, you're gonna be like have to be like next to Cade, like you could be here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Yep. All right.
Okay.
And you're firing away with your.
Do it to it.
How many? You have one left. Magic missile.
One left.
Okay. Okay.
Rip it.
Boom.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Holy
Holy Christmas.
Ow.
Damn, son. All right, so that was the injured one already?
Way to make it count, sir.
I've killed everything.
It just I mean the darts just like so you shoot it and like all the 3 darts enter its mouth and like shoot all the way up its body, like into its tail and out the other side. Just blood everywhere. Just like the explosion effect slow-mo, but just like lizard blowing up as you go. Like just
it's like that scene in Iron Man when he took out that tank and he fires the little jet and you just wait a few seconds and
yep, exactly.
Exactly. Oh damn, man.
That was impressive.
Holy
Less impressive
shit.
is why I can't select the freaking thing to get rid of it.
Okay.
Move that.
So
Yeah, see, something's a little funky.
So Samil, you got this other one, right? We can just, we can go now. Where you take it, and we'll just,
I'm in defensive position. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not letting me just select the one green square for some reason.
Can you just drag and drop around it? That's what I've been having to do.
That's what I've been trying to do, but it doesn't.
If you're trying to delete it, just drag and drop around it.
I am, but when I even like do a little bit, it
move
just
other things out of the way if you can. Like just move the room out of the way, and then move. Like I'll move that text out of the way, and then I'm sure you'll be able to grab it eventually.
Guys, the room just moved.
The room's gone.
Oh my god.
Hit the deck.
It's got layer issues.
If all else fails, just drop a red thing in the middle of it so we know that one's the dead one.
True. That's true. You just exit out. That would
there you go.
Fill it with red. Yeah.
That's basically where we are.
Okay. Well, okay. Fix the problem.
Oh, well, that worked.
Yeah. All right.
Solving the problem.
You're getting crackly again, John.
Not solving the problem.
The throne should be farther to the left, actually. Domdor, thanks. All right. That leads us up to, let's see. Boom, headshot. Okay, let's see. Next one is going to be, so that was Ginny. All right, that leads us to Soliel. You hear some exploding sound. Oh my god.
No.
Somewhat similar.
Kind of like that.
Not unlike that. Yes.
Fing. I wonder where he is. Holy crap. You're being getting some weight, buddy.
Nope.
One more try.
All that alcohol is going to your gut.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely reminds me of the Overlord DLC in Mass Effect 2.
Yes.
That guy.
Yes.
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, it's still crackly. But
hang in for a second.
Hold on, it's 3 times.
Yeah, it's always the same way.
There
Yeah.
it is. Yeah,
So
it has a
consistent.
pattern.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So it's better. Okay. So now, what did I say? Solo, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start my move action.
Okay.
By going into the room here, and I'm not done with it, but I'm going to. He's gonna look ahead and see how clustered is this. Like, is there room for him
It's
down?
pretty damn clustered at this point.
He will go to right here and wait.
Okay. All right. Now the giant fireball breathing lizard. No, just kidding.
Gosh.
Just
yeah, the
kidding.
last thing we need is fireballs right now.
Yes. So it also has a target-rich environment. And the brown square again is
That's Samil.
right. He's going to run, crawl very fast at Samil. Not by doing what I just did, which is stupid.
Wow, he just cut himself in half.
First, he cuts himself in half, not unlike Bruce Lee.
And yeah, there's 2 of them. Oh, no.
He is a lizard.
no.
He could have severed his tail
Yeah.
just for no
Just
reason.
whipping me with it. Yeah.
It does not
Just
work.
got scared after seeing his friend die.
All right. Well, anyway, you're gonna have to
He
imagine that it
should
moves
be.
this way
Yeah, he
because for some
dropped tail
reason
and
doesn't want to highlight again. I don't know why. Anyway, it moves towards Samil
Okay.
and is going to attack.
So how does the reactionary thing work?
So as you get close to it, as it closes in, you can attack against it because that's basically what you're waiting for it to do. So you can attack as it's rushing in at you.
Okay. Then I shall do just that.
Should we be doing that instead? Like doing text with our names? Would that be easier?
Might be easier.
10 to hit.
That is not going to get it done. And this thing, however, rolled. Right, your AC is 18, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that is a miss. It does not hit you. Okay, Domdor, you're up.
Sweet.
That's what you can't read that. Don't worry. So I walk in and
Do you
there's
see
too
a
much
lot of
no-
people at the
there's
end?
there's like no room.
No, not at all.
And I walk out. And
You can try to
You're walking, you're like,
bothering. It's
nope.
like,
You're like, I forgot.
You could try to bust a hole in
I'm
the
gonna
wall.
guard the corridor in case anything comes up the corridor. And that's
Okay.
my turn.
You do
I'm
that.
just like, nope.
So mention
Where
right
is
after
your-
you walks in the door, does the exact same thing. He's like, nope, walks right back out. Because there's no room. Thing.
Sod, where is your...
I'm changing my color to the actual color of my icon
Oh,
on the
okay.
bottom. So when I ping,
Gotcha.
it's also the same color. Like, see that.
Okay,
There
Fing.
you go. Okay, makes sense now.
It's nice salmon
Where
color.
is the lizard right now? Since
It's right now. Yeah, so it's to the north. I can't move it because I don't know why,
right
but
in the center of this.
here?
Boom.
Right.
Oh, the brown.
Like,
right,
why
brown.
can't I have a
There
freaking
it
eraser?
is,
Why
yeah.
can I not have
Yeah.
eraser?
There.
So which
That's
is
weird.
Just use your ping, Arv. It's easier.
You know what? I'll do this.
Yeah, something went weird with me too. All right.
I'm melting.
So where'd you say? Like roughly? Okay.
Ah!
Do
Ah!
I have enough room to squeeze
No!
in
What are you
between?
doing?
Oh
There you go.
gosh.
Jin
Did you just
and
draw
Kate
over
here?
it?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Lord, man, I think Arv needs a mandatory session with this to get it done before we do play again.
Yes. Well, do you have any
I think
mandatory
it's the
time for me
layers,
to do
'cause
that?
The map was drawn.
Hey, you're a
before
professor.
and-
You have summers off. What are you
Yeah.
talking
Oh
about?
yeah.
Am,
Yeah.
am I crazy, or did the entire map just turn like a weird shitty yellow?
No,
No, you're
you're
just
crazy.
You're crazy.
Like I said, things have been going on.
And now it's
Um,
back to white. That's really weird.
There we go.
right.
There's what I
There
was
you
looking for.
go. There you go, buddy. Okay, now. Good. There you go.
I'm actually gonna close in and try and hit it with my mace. So
Okay.
God, I can't.
Dragonflight's asking for a recap in chat if you want to like briefly.
Do it
Dragonfight.
after the fight.
Yeah, if someone is able to give a recap, it's sort of a little bit too much to explain. I'll try to explain again at the very end when we close
Nice.
up. Wow, that
Nice.
definitely. I don't think that's likely to hit.
we've
Yeah,
killed
that's a hit.
much.
Yeah, for sure.
That teen of the eights.
Yeah, this has been very combat heavy as opposed to last session, which was not as much.
I like it. Love it.
Just for you. Just for you.
Mm-hmm.
This would be a 6.
Nice.
That's it. Just there's no bonus. Just that 6.
That's with the bonus.
Okay.
Is that with the text?
1d6
6 plus 2. Yeah, he's good.
Okay, right. So you smash it in its side, and it definitely looks hurt, and also now very upset with you. as well. So Domdor, it's your turn again. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's not your turn. It's I beg your pardon. It's Samil.
All right,
Your turn.
Swinging.
Put it out of our misery.
I do a super cool samurai stance and probably miss.
Yes, good call.
Sort of right, Bacon.
Yep, 11.
Ow.
Or no, that's a 1. Never mind. Yeah,
That's a 1.
natural
Yes,
1.
Yep. You absolutely
Failure.
like swing wildly over his head. You're like, sorry guys, you almost cut
that's
off.
What happens when you try to be a samurai. Yeah.
Yep, that's what happens. Oh, cha. Yeah.
Thank
right.
you for not having it hit someone, considering we're so goddamn packed in there.
All right, Cade, you're up.
Okay, can I still shoot with these guys around it or not? Is it that big? Or
It's
am I-
fairly sizable, but it's going to be a pretty tight shot to do it like that with a ranged whip at this point.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'll drop it and move to combat. Screw it. I might be able to take it down.
All right.
What's the rules on a critical miss, by the way?
Ninja.
Just
Depends
just-
on the situation. Sometimes a critical miss will cause more damage. Sometimes to yourself or to your fellow party members. In this case, it was
All
not
right,
that kind
do
of
it.
scenario.
Kinda
9.
like hit it
I
against the
doubt
wall
that.
or something.
Are
That will not hit.
Not gonna hit. Yeah. Second strike. And well, that's plus 20, 21. So
That will hit. Yes.
Yep. Okay. Just not as much damage, but I might be able to put it down. Boom. No pluses. Roll.
What's your offhand?
Come on, but yeah. Measly 1 point. Good strike, bad damage. Skitters off the. Yeah.
Yes, just a glancing blow does not kill it.
Ah.
All right, Ginny.
Finish him off, baby.
I have to come around and unless I can go for the longbow attack again.
You can shoot over my head, I guess.
That's true.
Please don't hit me.
You just embed one right in the back of his head. Oh,
Yeah.
crap, that
Yeah, I was about to
sucks.
say like a rabbit punch with an arrow.
Welcome in, Eighth Fiend. They're bashing onto some giant lizards.
Yep.
All right, so
a
my
lizard,
attack
there's only one
roll.
An old giant lizard.
There's that 6.
That's
Doing all right.
not going to do it. It laughs in the face of your attack roll. Doesn't really.
I
do
use
that.
my Pokemon.
It's like it was almost caught too. Okay, let's see, Soliel.
But that was a Master Ball.
All
There's a
right.
Master Ball. It should have been then.
First half of my move action, I move over here, peek around the corner. Do I see the thingy?
Yep.
Here. Okay.
You also see like 3 of your compatriots around it slashing
Swing
at it
at
wildly.
wildly.
That is not
Hey,
an issue.
2 of us
Um,
swinging wildly.
That is not an issue. But anyway,
Right, one of you is like
Wild.
drawing his weapon back as if he just did it.
Can I tell how damaged it is at all?
I mean, it's hurt, but you don't have the expertise, and it doesn't look like it's going to fall over tomorrow. I
But
mean,
it looks like it's sustained a blow or two.
yes, oh yeah, for sure, yes. No,
Solo
more than a love
wasn't-
tap, for sure.
Yeah, because he wasn't in there yet, so
Heyo.
I'm just checking the situation. Okay. Immediately I'm going to use my last magic missile of the day.
Okay.
Sweet.
So here
I thought
is...
he was gonna leave.
Yeah.
I leave with everyone else.
I'll be honest. If I couldn't see it, I would have. But
It's funny how everyone leaves. They're like, "Yep, too crowded, too crowded." Eventually, it's just like Samil's in there by himself. He's like, "Yep, too crowded." You're like, "Wait, what? Nobody else here."
All right, here they come.
Yep.
All right.
Do it to it.
2, 3.
By the way, Foom, you said you have Divine Favor, right? That's your spell?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And still
Nice.
cure wounds. So.
Nice.
Oh, you do have a Cure Wounds too. Also,
So 11.
Yes.
All right, that kills it.
Yay.
It drops to the ground dead. Both of the lizards are now dead. By the way, that's 20 experience each for you for the 2 lizards.
Woohoo.
so 40 total?
40, yeah.
No. 20 per person. That was
Oh, okay.
20 total. Yeah.
280 total now.
So for the 2 giant lizards, we got the same... I'm not going to argue.
And let's see.
Just want that next level, damn it.
I know you do. Okay, let's see. So right there you go. They are now dead.
Hey, Arv, I have a question for you, man. When you said that those flying mosquitoes, how much were those experience-wise again?
10
So
total
10
per
a pop,
person.
right?
10
10
total.
total per person.
10 total
Oh,
per
yeah.
person. Correct. Yeah.
Are we at
And as
270
you
or
guys are all
270?
sitting around,
270, okay.
as you
I
guys
thought
are all
you
sitting
said-
around talking to each other,
My bad.
you hear something shifting and moving from behind the throne,
Oh wait.
and suddenly emerging from behind the throne is an aged lizard man who sort of makes his way over to you, and he makes his way up to you, and he says, he walks up and he says, looks at you and he says, in common, by the way, I hail you, adventurers. I hail you.
And he falls over dead?
No. And then he dies. No, he doesn't do that.
So wait.
Is he dressed like what is he dressed like?
So he looks to be dressed like he looks like he's definitely a lizard man. You notice that he does not, however, seem to have the same leprous contagion that the other lizard men seem to have. Other than that, he's wearing basically just sort of like, rags and loincloth, like sort of typical for them. But he definitely looks older. I mean, you can see signs of age definitely upon him. And it looks like his eyes maybe sort of misted over with white. I mean, they don't look, you can't really tell clearly because the light's not great in here. But, he says, so he sort of looks at you and says, I ask protection.
Huh?
Do you think
Protection from what?
From Vecta.
Is that the dragon? Black dragon?
No, not Black Dragon. Vethka is queen.
Queen of what?
Queen of lizards here. She is queen of lizard men, but is crazy and sick. Vethka, is crazy and sick.
Is that where the disease came from? From her?
It comes from, and he looks around himself, it comes from this place. All around here. It is sickness. You can feel it. It is sick all around us.
Yeah, well, it certainly hasn't looked very good, that's for sure.
Yes. And from behind you, by the way, you hear there's a hissing to the door of the room, and it sounds like Stampy. Stampy seems to be pretty upset. He's kind of like at the door. No, he's not inside the room. He's
here?
At the door. He's like, so he's...
I'm going to go and check and see what's going on. What's going on, boy?
Stampy's here.
your
Stampy
mouth
seems
fall
like...
down the well?
He seems to be sniffing, sort of like sniffing, like at the door. Like he wants to get inside. It's a little bit too small for him to really fit comfortably in the hall, but it seems like he wants to get inside. And he says, and as he does that, the lizard man you've been talking to says, "What is sound? What is sound?"
Oh boy. Go back. Okay, stay here, Stampy. Just stay. Calm down.
Stampy doesn't look like he's calming down very well.
Oh boy. Okay, you know the black dragon?
Yes. No thing.
We
Hanakcha.
Yeah, Apache Chief, right? Yeah.
That's her child out there.
What? Why you bring?
It's a long story.
You bring Black Dragon child here?
It's a long story. You want protection? What do you mean? You want to be taken off the island?
No, I want protection from it too. Protection from all. No, Vethka. So he sort of backs up a couple of steps timidly, and he says, "Vethka's dangerous. Is now affected by sickness and disease, and dragon down below. Dragon tells Vethka what to do, and Vethka do."
Oh.
Grab him by the collar.
Where is she?
Where's Rachel?
Well, okay. Are we close to either the queen or the dragon or both? Probably.
Is in this same place down below.
Oh, another level, man. Sheesh.
Down below in caves.
So you want us to go take him out? We can't kill the dragon. I mean, okay, that's highly unlikely we'll be able to kill the dragon. First of all, your queen. Maybe, but that's gonna piss off the
handle
dragon.
lizards. A dragon's really just a bigger one.
But only it's not just one dragon though.
What?
It has mate.
Oh my gosh.
Black Dragon was down below and looking for its mate. Mate has not returned. Now dragon looks for children. Dragon looks for eggs. Dragon looks for eggs before mate returns.
If there's an egg or children, there's
you don't
want to
piss off the husband.
Very dangerous. Very dangerous. No, that is husband. Mate is wife.
Yeah, in dragons, you want to
Stupid.
You want to look out for the wife.
But wait. But the wife, you said the wife hasn't come back?
Yes, very dangerous. Very dangerous. Black dragon wormling will hurt you. If Black Dragon finds you are keeping it from it, must return it.
Well, yeah, that's the plan, dude. You're on the right track. We're on the same page here.
Yeah, who's to say he's not in biped form of dragon, that like Dark Sun style?
Because he could have transformed and probably would have killed us all by now. So that's why that's probably not going to happen.
Dragon is
Good
named.
reference, though.
Dragon is named Thos. Thos. When eggs were stolen from Thos, Thos devoured my people. Several of my people thought it was their fault. But Vethka say, no, convinces him. Not us that did it. Thos tell us, go get egg, or he will kill all, Thos says. And Vethka is mad, thinks that Thos is God, and must do what God says. Vethka, very dangerous.
This is just effed up. Okay. Well, we got the kid back, so that would make him happy. The question is... we're going to leave 3 dragons sitting out here in the middle of the swamp. Oh, boy.
Must not leave with Wormling. Must give
No,
Thos,
no.
Thos
Yeah.
child.
Yeah. So wait a minute. Can you talk to Thos?
Me?
Yeah, you.
None of us really talk to it, but Vethka. I not want to talk to Thos. Thos Black Dragon already killed my kinsfolk. Will kill me. Like that one out there. And you notice at this point that that Stampy is getting very agitated.
Shit.
Like super agitated.
Oh boy. All right.
Escort your dragonling out of the room, please. Your child is upset.
I'm not sure I can get Stampy to come with me. I'll try to get him to come back over here where it's not quite as...
All right, with a great deal of persuasion, and possibly because Stampy hasn't actually seen anything, but it hears and smells, you manage to get Stampy to the middle of the room. But Stampy it's sort of like the dog that keeps looking at the spot where it saw the thing disappear, and it keeps wanting to go back to the bush where it saw the thing disappear, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it's like right now.
Optic's like, yeah, I know that.
Hey, I tell Samil, do me a favor and cut like a lizard haunch off one of those lizards so we can feed it. That might keep it busy for a
lizard
while.
haunch?
Yeah, cut a leg off. You got a sword or a knife, please? Thank you.
All right, I drag a lizard haunch this way.
I have a haunch, she won't eat it.
Nice.
I can show you to where Dragon is, but dangerous.
Oh, yeah, wait, are you like cutting off a piece of a lizard man in front of an old lizard man?
No,
I mean,
no.
I was just about to bring that point up.
Why you take body? Why you take body?
This guy was just hanging out with these 2 lizards.
Sorry, they're probably friends. Yeah.
Why you take body?
Them, and he's talking to us like he's cool. I think he's feeding us to a damn dragon.
I wouldn't go that far.
Really?
I think it's his wife.
He was hanging.
It's his wife. If it was gonna transform, it would have transformed already. As soon as it heard the hiss of the dragon, we would have been toast. This is not
too small of an
hiding
area
dragon.
for it to transform.
The throne room, isn't the throne room open?
It's not for no. It's not really. You can see, it's well, there is a roof over it. I mean, a makeshift roof. Yeah, like it's not a very well roof.
See, like a dragon that would be paper.
A full dragon would be bigger than this. Yeah, I mean,
that roof would be paper to it anyway, so no big deal.
I will guide. My name, Reckon. Reckon.
Yes,
my name.
exactly, Reckon.
My name, Reckon. Vethka dangerous. Must protect from Vethka and Black Dragon Child.
So just to recap here, the big black dragon got its mate taken away. I gotcha. Thos, his mate
left.
it.
Mate flew away, and Thos waits when eggs were born, eggs were hatched. But then eggs stolen before could be hatched, and then Thos knows if mate comes back, Thos will not be happy.
So what you're
he's
saying
he's mad at the lizard people because they stole the eggs.
He thought stole eggs, but lizards, we convinced, not us, not our fault.
All right, I gotcha. Okay.
So what you're telling me is that these dragons are essentially giant, scaly emperor penguins.
Looking for the person that stole their eggs. You're going to send us in there with their baby.
Morgan Freeman not around.
We're recovering the baby, and we surely didn't take it. So.
Well, you know what I mean by that, Arv. Like the dad stays back, the mom.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about for sure.
Okay.
Even though, but I don't think he's up on the latest. Reckon is up on the latest. Emperor penguin ecology.
That wasn't in character. I'm just trying to.
I got you.
What the heck is here.
Oh, and also mate's name is Chalene. Mate's name Chalene. He seems, and you notice that he seems very, very eager to please. Like he very much wants protection. Like he's very freaked out. And he is the only lizard man you've seen in here who is not afflicted, whatever that
Sane,
means.
Basically, yeah, exactly.
There is, and then since you mentioned it, Samil, there are lots and lots and lots of things around the treasure, around
Yeah, we
the
need to
throne.
We need to look around this thing.
Can I ask?
Do you wanna-
Can I ask Reckon how many eggs there were, if he knows?
I think was 4 eggs.
Oh
He's
my
trying to finish the
god.
guys.
Oh.
What's going
So
on?
they took all 4 of them?
No. He has other 3 down below.
Oh, okay, good. Jeez, if we had to go find 4 freaking, I would just go
Alright.
fall over and die.
Here's my mentality with this. This guy knows all this intimate information about these dragons that are supposedly super pissed, enough to where they're gonna eat everybody. But he was just chilling it back here. He's not afflicted with anything. With his 2 giant bodyguard lizards that we just killed. So now all of a sudden he's being super nice and trying his damnedest to get us down to the dragon. I think he's trying to get us fed to the dragon.
We can use him for a bit and then discard him later.
Optic.
I'd rather use someone, please.
Snatch him up and go back to that ritual room and give it a test drive, huh, Optic?
Oh.
What's your alignment exactly,
Wow.
Mr. Necro?
Do a
no,
Jack
look,
Bauer on him.
If
Yeah,
he can
exactly.
take us to
Swear to me.
and we can get this handoff over with, that's what I'm all about. But it's 1:30 where I am.
Yes. So what I'm
we've
going to
already gone
recommend is
beyond.
that we settle up with the treasure, and then we will pick up next time with the continuation. And I do think we'll be able to get through to one more session. I know I said that before, but this was a big area that just took a little
Lot
bit
of
longer than I
combat, yeah,
expected. Yeah,
exactly.
and there was a lot of combat.
Okay,
But
that's
there
perfect.
is treasure that I imagine you guys want to know about.
Treasure.
So first of all,
first treasure loot, guys.
there are literally, and I'm not making this up, thousands of coins. It looks like copper and silver. Now it's going to take a while to count it. I'm just letting you know, and it's also going to take some figuring out how to haul it, because
Right.
there's at least 5,000 coins of copper and silver of some
How
combination
much do they
here.
see after I cast the illusion of dusty shelf over it?
Right, you don't
Oh,
see anything but a
yeah.
dusty shelf. Yeah, no. There's also a few tarnished silver goblets. There is a silver unicorn figurine with a horn of amethyst. There's a tear-shaped sapphire pendant on a gold chain. And there is a gold-plated shield, which is emblazoned with a painted emblem of an apple tree.
Gold-plated shield. Pipe.
So you
Sounds
are
like a
one of those
cleric.
DMs who's like gold has 0.01 weight added together, ready to go. Like each coin has this much.
Yeah, well, when it comes to numbers like that, like if it comes down to you can't carry 10 gold because you're already like I'm not going to do that. When it comes down to 5,000 plus coins, yes, I'm going to ask how we're going to you're going to move some of that stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's all there is to it.
So yeah, so that's what you got. So you've got this, you got these 3 goblets, you've got a unicorn figurine, you've got a sapphire pendant and a gold chain, and you got this gold shield with an apple on it. Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
apple
so
tree,
like
apple tree on it. Sorry.
To examine the shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything with it, or just looking at it?
Just kind of looking at it.
It looks
level
like
2?
it looks like a gorgeous, fairly untouched actually by it's not dirty or anything, gold-plated shield with this beautiful apple tree on it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's 1,000 to the next level, right? Like we have to hit that mark.
Yes.
That's what you said before. Okay. Link was asking in chat.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Link. Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to take this shield. Do I notice anything, I don't know, different about it? Is it just a shield? What's...
When you pick it up, you have this sort of like not quite Mass Effect moment, but you definitely have this vision, and in your mind you imagine reaching inside the shield to the apple tree. It doesn't make you do it. It just like you just have that vision that you could do that,
Wow.
and so
Just
you could try that. if
Out
you
of
like.
dumb curiosity, can I try doing that?
Yes,
I feel like a
you
shield
reach
feeling.
into the shield, and you draw forth a gorgeous-looking golden apple
Whoa.
right off
You
the
might
tree.
want that.
So wait, we saw him do this, right?
Yes.
And was there an apple? Is there now an apple missing from the tree?
No, but actually, I'm sorry. Yes, I take that back. Yes, there is. There is one apple on the tree. Though there's currently not an apple on the tree.
Whoa.
Can I try it again?
I'm just in awe.
You just there's
Quick.
nothing. There's no. It doesn't
There's
allow
no
you to
other
reach back
apples.
in.
Quickly, put all the gold around the tree.
It's a shield of
Stuff
holding,
the
right?
gold in the shield. See what happens.
Yes.
It can't hurt to do it with a handful.
Do
Yeah.
what?
Take
Yeah,
a
I don't think
handful,
I
take
don't
a
think you're
handful
able-
of the coins, preferably the cheaper ones.
It's not a
Show
shield
them
of hope.
Yeah, you can't. He can't even reach back into it though.
Oh, it's
So
a
only
one-way.
it was a shield of
It's,
hope.
it's a one-way apple shield.
So, well,
So we-
I mean, it seems like it. Yeah.
Tie rope to the shield and use
Can
it as
I
a sled to
examine
drag
the
out.
apple? Are there any like markings?
No,
Anything
it's a
funky about
perfect
it?
apple.
It's a real apple, though.
Day of pick. Yeah, it looks. Well, I mean, it looks like a real apple.
Okay. I was
Certainly,
like, hey,
certainly
could
has
you-
the
could
weight
you
of a real
me
apple. Smells
okay,
like a real apple.
Take a bite.
Yeah, just take a bite from this magical shield apple.
Yes?
I
No?
would not. I recommend not to bite it. That's my.
I wouldn't
save it
buy
for now.
that.
What say you, Fing?
You know me.
Unfortunately, yes.
All right,
So that
all right,
means yes?
So I'm gonna. I don't know why these other guys are searching. I'm gonna kind of do my thing over here, over in the corner, but I can't move my guy. So here, I'm gonna kick back. I'm gonna have some mead and maybe possibly accidentally, in a moment of hunger, take a bite of the apple.
So, did you have any injuries?
I have the one from falling on my ass.
It is healed. In
Yep.
fact, when you take a taste of this, you realize that what you've got here is an apple that would have the same effect, roughly speaking, as a potion of healing. What's more, you suspect, although you don't know for sure, having heard of objects like this before, that this may be the sort of thing that regenerates over time. That is, that
Nice.
as long as you have the shield, you know, you don't know how often it is, like once an hour, once a day, once a year, once a month, something, that it's likely that a new apple would grow.
So
I'm gonna-
Arthur
I'm gonna
has
pocket-
a fun little extra healing item. That's cool.
Yep. I'm gonna pocket the apple and
After
notice-
you bite the apple once, the apple fades away. So you'd have to eat the whole thing within a certain period of time, or it doesn't
Way to
stay.
waste food, Foom.
all
I was
right.
wondering. I mean, Fumi, you weren't poisoned or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay, I was gonna see if that helped with the poison.
Well, whenever that thing comes back, I think maybe. I'm
You
gonna-
also notice that the shield
Quickly,
seems
before it
very
goes away, shove it in someone else's mouth.
the shield also seems
Like
very
sauce.
worthy, by the way. The shield seems very like combat worthy. Like it's not
Put that
just
mess.
it's not
I'd
decorative.
like
It's
to,
usable.
I'd like to take that, and then I'm gonna drop my old shield here. Leave it.
Okay.
Oh, actually, Domdor, are you a what weapon do you use?
Here's an
I use a
shield.
great axe.
Great axe. Okay.
So there's
Trace.
also a necklace and
So what do I call this shield? Arv stats things.
Apple
weight,
shield.
anything?
It's you will. I mean, I'll tell you, but you would find out in the first combat. It's a +1
180
shield.
said it's an eye shield since it's apple.
It's a Yeah, cute. Eye shield. That's
I
nice.
kind of like that.
That's pretty cool. An eye shield. It's a +1 shield. Yes. So.
Wow, that's handy.
Yep.
Okay.
so there's a necklace and then what was the other one?
Then there was a unicorn figurine as well. Made of silver, but the horn is made of amethyst.
Nice.
Can I eat
Okay,
it?
so I'm gonna examine the figurine.
Okay. Looks to be like a standard, figurine from some of your dwarven knowledge. You know that it's probably worth a decent amount of gold, you would guess, and it's not very large, so that makes it easy to transport. It certainly has
Right.
the weight of a figurine. Obviously, you can't tell if it's magical or anything. That's not your line, but
So I handed to Salil, said if he can detect any sort of arcanery on it.
okay. So go ahead and make a check on magical lore for me. You don't think you actually have a detect magic spell, but you can certainly.
I do have magical lore. Is that intelligence based then?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. All right, let me figure
Yeah,
out
if
where
I can help, I
roll
have
20
magical lore as well.
Vapion, what's up, dude?
You
Hey,
can always
Vape, what's
grab
up?
the necklace.
That's a false one. I clicked the wrong thing. Don't. That doesn't include anything.
Okay.
Unless you want to take that roll and then just add 13 to it, whatever.
No. It's all right. Go roll whatever you're gonna roll.
And I would boost my AC up to 19 with that, right? Or was that just when? Do I have a plus
Yeah,
one?
+1. Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
correct. Yep. Unless the shield gets dropped, of course, or if you're like trying to fight in
Right.
water where you can't use it, or.
Right,
All right, there you go. 32.
Wow. Okay. So yes, you certainly know that things like this have been magical in the past. But normally, what happens is, I mean, since you're already aware that there's another magical item there, generally most of the time there's a limit to how many magical things are going to be around at once. I mean, this is not, you know, the middle of a castle with a really well-stocked armory. I mean, it's this broken down temple with a crazy lizard queen. So you know that generally these kinds of things, like objects like this, end up getting distributed because people steal them or they take them, or they don't just like, these are obvious sort of like targets for people. So people would actually come and try to steal stuff like this, which suggests to you that since you haven't heard of this particular, that there was no like, seek ye the silver unicorn with an amethyst horn, like there was nothing like that.
Yeah.
You would say that although it could be magical, it doesn't seem likely that this one is, given the shield. But
All right.
So I also grab the necklace and chuck it to Genie and see if he can
okay,
pick up anything.
all right, you grab it.
To Optic.
And it's intelligence with plus the bonus, so 13 as well, right?
Yes. And by the way, while you're doing all this,
just to make sure it doesn't go without saying, I do tell.
you know what? I'm sorry.
Dom.
Did I say intelligence? I think that should have been wisdom on both of those checks. I'm sorry, but anyway, it didn't matter in your case. But sorry, for a lore check, it should have been wisdom. My bad.
Okay, so so then it's just 10 for me.
Plus, still the whatchamacallit bonus.
Oh!
Just so you know, the lore checks can vary depending on whatever you want to put them towards. They can, as long as it's something, because it reads, you gain plus 10 bonus to any ability check to recall forbidden lore, magical lore, or planar lore. So
Okay.
it's just whichever per situation is what I'm trying to say.
Well, that's a similar. I mean, so that's a similar thing, more or less, which is that you know that necklaces like this can be magical, but you're also aware. I mean, Inam happened to roll really well, but I mean, you are aware with a lesser roll still that it's not likely to have these magical items around in the same area. So again, it could be magical, but it seems not likely to be the same case. But it seems clear that it's probably valuable. Like this is probably as many of the valuables as the lizards have. I mean, at least a lot of them.
So anything, guys? Nothing. No.
Doesn't appear
I
to
saw
be.
an apple come out of his shield. What are these?
It could be, but there's no way to tell right now whether or not it is. And more than likely isn't.
It's just worth money. So
Yes.
I want to look around and see if I can find that damn key in here.
Okay. Go ahead and make
So, you know, kinda-
make a couple of intelligence rolls then. Make an
Sure.
intelligence roll, please.
Alright.
For the search.
Random question, Arv.
Yeah.
Keep the shield weight the same, or
The weight is the same, yeah, as what you had. What did you have? What kind of shield did you have before?
just a regular shield? Shield 2 AC, whatever.
Right, but it wasn't like a tower shield. Is my point.
No,
it
it's
was.
just a one.
Yeah, no, then it's the same weight. It's the same.
11.
Not a sign of a key. Lots of coins.
Yeah, that's the hard part. So yeah, okay. Well, there's coinage. That's money. I mean, money's
So
money.
much
That's
with the
good for us.
coins. Yes.
All right. So we're gonna call it here. Is that correct?
I'll take an intelligence roll real quick just to see if there's anything else.
Okay. Go ahead and do that.
Might as well. Watch me spread my wings and fly.
I believe.
Man, what?
So Samil elects to try a new method, which is he dives into the pile and starts swimming around underneath it, like shooting it in all directions. Does the backstroke. Is not successful in finding anything, but has a great time, though, messing up the coin pile.
I'm alright with that.
Reckon is like,
Just
is
once.
he okay?
I want one of those like
No.
random off the wall rolls to just be a 20. Just once.
Yep.
Just once.
5% chance. 5%
Oh my
chance.
goodness.
All right.
All
So-
right. So yeah. So you guys, I know it seems like it was only this one area, but you actually did get through there's a lot of combat and a lot of creatures there, and you got some information that you needed as well.
Exactly.
And now you got your
We'll wrap this
boy
up
Reckon
next time.
around as well. So
Just so I know, everyone's experience is at what number?
270, I believe.
270.
70, yeah.
Okay.
'Kay.
Good.
Okay.
Yep.
Who's your big
Yeah,
duck,
so-
baby?
Plan
good
to
stuff.
wrap-
So
Yeah,
as
good
far I'm
stuff.
gonna do my I'll do my little giveaway here, and then I will maybe I'll send everyone here off on a raid someplace. And chat, I hope everyone was everybody in chat enjoy tonight. I had fun once we got
I
started.
think it was pretty awesome. Yeah, that was more fun.
Just as good as the last time. Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome,
Absolutely.
cool.
right.
I'm glad, and everyone managed to get things done. So we will try to. We're going to try to make this happen sooner than a month from now. You know, and our goal still is what we want to do is we want to wrap up this first part of. There's 4 parts to the Ghost of Dragonspear Castle, so we want to try to wrap this up, and then do Icewind Dale for a session or 2, and then go back to
I
part
would like
2.
to.
Is
As
what we'd
far
like
as
to
that,
do.
as far as what we're doing next, I'd like for us to have that be part of our discussion after the fact.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Awesome. For those of you who liked it, please make sure to follow. And I am going to do a giveaway on my channel. Thank you, Kellen Reese. I'm going to do a giveaway on my channel. Thank you guys for making the 1,800 followers happen. But I will sign off from these guys for the moment, and then I'll come back on Skype afterwards, if that's cool. And
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
do you mind if we throw our channels in your chat real quick?
oh yeah, I'm sorry. Of course, I'm really sorry.
Okay.
Yes, no, absolutely. Please follow all these people. Thank you, Fangs. Also follow all these people. Someone should have a multi-Twitch link, I think, already, or have a list all of them already. Actually, I think it's
There's a
Cambridge
Nightbot
has
command.
one.
I forgot what it was. I think
Oh,
it was
okay.
it's not group. It's
Gang, maybe?
Yeah, gang. That's it.
there it is.
There it
There we
is.
go. So
Nice.
those are all the things. Series Runner, who does a lot of action game stuff like that, he's running Mass Effect right now, and he and I, Series and I, are doing a co-op of Divinity Original Sin. Inaminatus, who is currently also doing a Mass Effect run, and is a very good streamer, who is he and I share a lot of taste in games. King Foom, and should need no introduction, ran the Destructo channel, has his own channel now, runs all kinds of awesome games, is doing a 24-hour stream coming up,
has
like
that adorable
multiplayer awesomeness and like just tons of stuff that's going on. So he should absolutely be followed. Optiknerveproductions, who is one of the only, maybe the only 3DS caster that I know on Twitch, is one of the few who does that and is a very cool guy who you absolutely should be following as well. And Saad, who I think is running Final. Are you running Final Fantasy right now, Saad?
3. I'm still doing it. Up to
nice.
basically the end bit where you start grinding for jobs and levels. And I'm also doing Shovel Knight as well. I got gifted it last.
nice.
Nice,
last time
cool
by,
stuff.
Spanky
Why aren't
Hardy,
you shutting
so
up?
Yeah.
And Shovel Knight's amazing. It's such a great game.
So definitely follow all of these wonderful people. This is the Infinity and Beyond crew. And we will, and then last but not least, of course, John Helfers, who does not have a stream, but is an editor and author, who did the Warlock 2 book that came out with the Warlock 2 game. And John and I are part of several groups together. We'll be actually seeing each other in person next month at Gen Con in Indianapolis, where we are both members of the Writers' Symposium. So.
Yep. And anyone who's going to be in Indy for Gen Con, stop by and say hello.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to sign off for you guys, and I'm not for the stream. I'm going to sign off for you guys, do my giveaway, and then that'll be that. So
Right on.
I'll be back up with you guys in a moment.
Thank you again,
Thank
guys.
you,
It's
chat.
been awesome.
You guys are awesome.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, fantastic. Have a good evening.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Sorry about that, guys.
Give me a second to just log them off here. There's this.
Yeah.
And one more Skype.
Now to open this back up and make sure I get out of the call.
So I'm gonna turn off. I'm actually going to turn off the webcam.
There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, dear God. What is going on with the mirroring? We're going to reverse that. Thank you. It is really confusing and... Where do I have my mirrored? There we go. There we go. Whew! That was a little scary. Right, let me just log out here, peoples. And we will get this going here. Give me just a second. One moment. Let me move my chat back over here where it's more comfortable and I can see it. Okay, so we are in fact going to do a giveaway, folks. So we're going to do that in just 1 second, so just bear with me here. Make sure I got all my things cleared out. I have so many windows open on a D&D night, you guys have no idea. Like, it's ridiculous. I have every conceivable window open to try to get this done. I always tell the story of when I first got into computers a while ago, many years ago now. I remember when I first, it was like back in the early 90s, and I ended up getting a computer that had a program called Menu Power, because I was like, oh man, I'm like, you know, who's ever gonna, like, Windows? Why would I ever need to have more than one window open at a time? It's just like, famous last dumb words, right? Alright, give me a second, guys, while I set this up. So yes, configure, that's not going to help me. Why would I ever need that? You know what I'm saying? All right. Configure. Let me get this right. There we go. There we go. Now I look half right. Okay, that's more like it. And let me just also configure that window, and then we'll be good to go. Properties. Put up like that. All right. There we go. Much, much better. There it is. That's what it looks like when it's actually right. Okay, so a couple things, folks. First of all, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked what you saw and heard, I would definitely appreciate a follow. Again, if you guys have backgrounds, if anyone out there has a background in audio editing, we're looking to possibly hire someone on a show-by-show basis. Thank you. And I do have a flat hat. Look at that. Perfect. Thanks, Flat Hat. If you guys have any audio editing experience, I am looking for someone to possibly hire to edit the podcast that we do, which is the Speculate podcast that I do with a fellow speculative fiction author. I'm an author, by the way, of fantasy and science fiction. If anyone's interested in that, I have sold some books to many viewers on my stream before, so if you guys are interested, I'm happy to do that. I have a deal where I can actually send a book to you, a signed copy, and we can talk about that. It's basically, if you live in the continental United States, it's $20. I'll sign a copy of the book and then send it to you. It's this book is called The Third Sign. I have other books that I have short stories in as well. And again, I have a graphic novel called Icarus coming out later on, but that is going to be coming out in a couple of months. But in any case, so we also do a podcast called Speculate, and I'm looking for someone to edit that. These shows normally run about 45 minutes. We do somewhere between 2 and 3 shows a month, and so we'd probably be able to pay on a per episode basis. Not a ton, okay? This is part-time money, and we're poor writers. So we're not talking like tons and tons of cash here. But if you're looking for a little bit of extra coin, and if you do have experience in audio editing, and by that I don't just mean like, you know, you opened Audacity once, but you actually have edited waveforms and work with a podcast, stuff like that, we might be interested in hiring you as a possibility. So if you're interested, please drop me a Twitch PM and we'll talk about that. Now, as far as the stream is concerned, send you a message. All right, yeah, Parker, do me a favor, dude, please, and just drop me a PM so that I remember that you were talking about it, like, you know, and I can chat with you about it. That might be cool. But anyway, anyone who's interested, please let me know. As far as the stream is concerned, just a couple of program notes. Tomorrow, I'm going to be off to ReaderCon in Boston. I'll be gone over the weekend. I'll be back on Monday in all likelihood. On Monday, I will be streaming probably the conclusion of Caverns of the Snow Witch. I want to get through it because, the Fighting Fantasy Gamebook, because on Thursday of that week, Thursday the 17th of July, can't believe it's almost already mid-July. Thursday, July 17th, I'm going to be interviewing some of the guys from Tin Man Games, which do the Fighting Fantasy game books for Android and iOS. I'm going to have them on chat. We're going to be playing through House of Hell, which is actually book 10 of the Fighting Fantasy game book series. This is book 9. So we're going to finish this just in time before book 10 comes around, and instead of doing the book 10 with my system, we're going to do it using their system. So it just happens to work out really well. And I'm going to be talking to them about how it is they put stuff together. And we're going to be giving away a couple of those game books, a couple of their game books in chat. So please mark your calendars for that. That's going to be happening around 8 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. And then in all likelihood, although we don't know this for sure, either a D&D stream or Series and I co-oping back with our Divinity Original Sin stream, that will be happening probably on that Friday. Then the following week, we back to the solo streams. When the solo streams get back to that, I'll be moving on to the single-player campaign of Warlock 2. That's probably where I'm going to be staying for a while. Warlock 2 solo campaign, Divinity Original Sin co-op with series, and then D&D occasionally with these dudes. So that is what is going on as we look at that. So now, with that said, we do actually have a giveaway tonight, and I've only got one game here for the giveaway, actually. Only one game that you're going to be trying for. And that game is as follows. It is Dungeons the Dark Lord. This is basically like a Dungeon Keeper style game. And this is the game that I have for giveaway tonight, so I hope you folks will be interested in it. If you are interested in it, please type in the following word in the chat. And let's see, we'll make it... All right, so if you guys are interested in that, please type in that word lizard. If you guys are interested, please type in the word lizard, and I will do it. Isn't it like a Dungeon Keeper game? Yeah, dude, Shadowed. I did like that. Yeah, no. I'm going to check them out more, too. But I liked what I heard of them. That first one, which was the... What was it? After the Fall? Not After the Fall. Accept the Fall or Accept the something. The one that you linked me to is cool. I like it. It's like fusion jazz. I dig that stuff for sure. Yeah. Is it not a Dungeon Keeper game? That was what it looked like to me, Rogan. I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong. But this is one that I've actually had for a while that I'm giving away. So, but in any case. So, yeah, and as Rogan, as far as the book's name, The Third Sign, if you type in The Third Sign and you do my last name, it's misleading. Okay. All right, well, I'm wrong then. That's what I thought it was from looking at it, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, if you go to that site, you will see links like that as well. There's no 3 games. There's no 3 games. There's just 1 game this time around. Nice, Snark. Awesome, dude. That is good to hear. And then when this is done, I will send you guys off on a raid. We got 70 people still in chat, so we can definitely get some people raided up here. All right. Wow. There is a whole lot of symphonic music going on here. I still want to be able to find, though. I really, really do want to find at some point. Man, I really at some point want to find that album I was playing yesterday on the Fighting Fantasy Gamebook stream. I was really digging that. Okay. All right, so we are going to be... it's out of stock, yeah. Well, don't forget, if you're ever interested in getting a copy, don't forget, you can always chat with me, because I am willing to sign and send it. If you're overseas, then we'd need to talk about the cost of the shipping, because normally, like, for example, Leshrak recently bought a copy of the book from me, and I ended up signing and sending it to him, but because he lives in the Netherlands, shipping is more expensive, so he had to pay a little bit extra to cover some of that, because otherwise it doesn't make cost sense for me to do that. But that's the deal. Is that what it is, Shadow Mage? The FF6 OC remix? I don't know, maybe. So, yes, I have heard of that, Trendane, and I've heard of Fantasy Grounds as well. The thing that I'm working with, the problem is there's a lot of benefits to Roll20, but the thing is that I really, really, really am trying to very hard hold back against the urge to make this into a tactical map game. That's 4th edition. 4th edition was a tactical map game. I've played, as I said, I've been a DM for over 25 years. I played many, many different editions. I played 1st edition, 2nd edition, 3rd edition. I did not play 3.5. I did play 4th edition, and I've played D&D Next. And what I really love about Next is that it went back to what I think made D&D great, which is theater of the mind. I don't think D&D is a great tactical miniatures game. I think you can play it as a tactical miniatures game, but then it's a tactical miniatures game, and I don't find tactical miniatures games very interesting. And believe me, it slows things down like to a fairly well. We had something like 5 or 6 combats tonight. In a 4th edition game, you would have been lucky to get through 2 of them in the same amount of time. It's just, 4E slows things down a lot. So that's, that's why. And yeah, we did not use it too much as a tactical map, but that's what I'm saying. Like, anything more complex, and it almost starts moving into that area as well. Fistful of Nickels. Nice! Okay, thank you, Shadowed, because that actually is helpful to me, because I want to find out exactly what it was. FF6 OC Remix, really? I want to just quickly check that. And this is also last call, by the way, people. Last call. FF6. Last call for that dungeon giveaway. Oh, yes, there it is! Yay! I'm bookmarking that. Yes. Thank you so much. I was wondering what was going on with this. Nice. I love this album. Sweet. Okay. Cool. All right. So, last call, last call. The winner is... Congratulations, Miser. Yeah, for sure, Trendane. It's like, and it was good for a while. I still hear rigged. It was good for a while, 4E was, but like, I just realized after a while I could never get my guys anywhere because the combats took too long, and I never got them leveled up. It just was, so. All right, Demiser. So I don't have to ask you which game you want, because I already know. So I'm going to send this off to our good friend Demiser. I'm going to do that right now before I forget. And unlike some of you crazy people, he actually uses his same name on Steam, so I don't have to guess it. There we go. Cool. All right. Let's see. Oh, Splatter. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, where were you, man? We've been going all night, but I can't do it anymore. Okay, so we were gonna send someone off. We did get a lot of information. Yeah, it worked out, and that's the kind of thing that doesn't normally happen in 4E. So I really, really like D&D Next. I really think they got it right. Okay, so when you guys do this, we're going to raid this way, and that is the Arvanauts have landed. You can practice in my chat if you like. Volcania without the period. And I'm going to say goodbye to people very quickly. I'm not going to do my usual long send-off because I want to make sure I get back to these guys and chat with them first. So here is, I wanted to say thank you to Cambridge, New York City for the bot. Thanks so much, dude. Demiser, congratulations. Inaminatas played as part of the Infinity Beyond crew. He's awesome. Lego Freak, thank you so much. Lego's been doing a great job as moderator last few weeks. Thanks a lot, man. Netawin, responsible for the Sorcery Project we pay Fighting Fantasy Gamebooks on. Good to see you. Follow him too. Also follow Series Runner playing D&D with me and also co-oping Divinity Original Sin with me. 180 out. Great to see you again, man. Angra, thanks for the follow tonight. Dale Donut, thanks for the follow tonight. DG Hobie, welcome back. Don Cairo, welcome back. You should follow Don Cairo as well. Dragon Spear, what's up, man? Good to see you again. Good to see Parker again. Good to see, as always, Evolutionary Mishap and EXE, Fan, and Fisklax. Good to see all of you guys, regulars of mine. Flat Hat, thank you for the follow. Hope you will stick around and be a part of this. Thanks for being one of the people to get me over 1,800 followers tonight. Gamers Rule, yes they do. Thank you so much, Gamers Rule. Good to see you. Good to see Gizmodem, a pleasure. Good to see Grand Blade, as always. Good to see Grey Dybbuk. Thanks a lot, dude. Good to see Guardian Phase. Good to see Gizase. Gee, I haven't seen you in a long time, Gizase, but I hope all is well, man. Good to see Achengo1. What's up, man? Good to see Jedi Knight. Of course, John Helfers, who you already see in there is Jay Helfers. Good to see Curdy, as always. King Foom, a member of the Infinity and Beyond crew, of course. As you guys know, definitely follow King Foom. Always good to see Clockwork in here. Good to see you. Thanks for the follow. Good to see Lakota Warrior, one of my regulars. Good to see Pasta. Thanks for the help with some rule corrections. Keeping me honest, Pasta. Good to see Lone Gun Spy. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see Love Shack, as always, one of my regulars. Good to see Matmo, as always. Pleasure. Metadros, welcome into the stream. Hope you like what you saw and heard. Same with Missing Pixels. Parn121, thank you so much for the follow. Thanks so much for the, as always, for checking out the stream. To Red Pain, thanks as always for checking out the stream. To Rez Shammy, two of my regulars. Thanks as always, Roix and Certifi. Always a pleasure to have you guys with me. Shadow Mage, thanks for being a part of the stream as always, and also thanks for the band recommendation. Sicko Grind, haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, Sicko. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back to Snarkbound. Glad you got the book. Saad, a member of the Infinity and Beyond crew. You guys should be following already. Spanky Hardy, welcome back to the stream. Been a little while. Splatter Monkey, always a pleasure. I know you got here late, but still good to see you. Still good to see Squirrel Mecha as always. The 8th Fiend, I like that name. Hope you like what you saw and heard and will follow. Thorg23, one of my regulars, of course. Good to see you as always, sir. Good to see TNS Mephiston as always. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see Topkin as always. Topkin's another one you should be following. Knows a lot about the D&D rules. Always a pleasure to have Trendane in chat. Good to see you, Trendane, as always. A Twitter master like Gray. Always a pleasure to see Turl2 in chat. Welcome back. Good to see UFC as always. What's up, man? And Vape, UFC and Vape. Always a pleasure to see both you guys. Also Foom regulars as well. Good to see Wyval, who's quiet tonight, but always a pleasure to have you in here, Wyval. Rogan, thanks for clearing up things with Dungeon Dragons thing. I didn't know. Good to see Zetaru. What's up? What do you mean took me long enough? I saw you before, Topkin. Oh, John has a Twitch account. I thought you were saying I took me long enough to acknowledge you. I was like, what? I said hi. No, I'm just kidding. Zetaru, always a pleasure to have you around, Zetaru. And, of course, Zimmy002. Always a pleasure to have Zeta Zimmy in here as well. You guys are the best. I'm going to be back at you on Monday, but I'm going to be gone for the next few days, so everyone behave yourselves while I'm gone. Take care of each other. Be good to each other and all that kind of thing. And with that said, we are now going to go and raid this person. We are going to go, yeah, I am Missy, but I'm actually just logging now as we speak. We are going to go raid up Duty Calls. Duty Calls is playing Payday 2 right now. He's got 3 followers in there. He's got 3 viewers right now. Let us change that up. This guy is a good streamer. Let us go hit him up. Make sure that we hit him with that ARV raid and bring him down with the power of the ARV raid. Thanks a lot for the follow, Eighth Fiend. I appreciate it. That's it for me, guys. Love you all. I appreciate it. Hey, I love that name, dude. It's a good name. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. Spread the word about the stream. Let people know. Do that raid. Love you all. Best viewers on Twitch, and I will catch you guys next week. Until then, have a good one. See you on Monday.